Alright guys, so we are going to get into a story time right now. I have a story to tell you guys about my past, and this actually happened. And I actually made a video on YouTube like when I first started my channel about this as well. And it's something I'll never forget. So basically, I was not always a saint. I've done some things in the past that, you know, aren't the best, but aren't the worst either. And I just want to tell you guys a story. So basically, I used to be involved in the marijuana industry, and I was selling weed in the past, selling marijuana, and it is legal in Canada. And I had these people that wanted to sell me product, right? So they were in a gang of people. There's a whole bunch of them, and they told me they had this right nice stuff for a great price, right? It almost sounded too good to be true, but I believed them because I got something from them before. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I thought what they had was legit. And I had to drive like 2 hours to get this, so I was banking on it being legit. And whenever I went there, I brought two friends with me. One was in the front seat, one's in the back. And when I drove to get the stuff, I already had marijuana to begin with that I was selling, a product. And usually I would get rid of everything I have, sell it all, before I buy more, to then buy this to sell that for more. So I had to grab this before, you know, it all ran out or whatever, because that's the way it goes. And I drove 2 hours with people to go and get this bag, and the fella hopped in the car and he gave me the stuff. I looked at it, and it was not the stuff that he showed me a picture of, and it was not the kind that he said. It was for the price that he said, obviously, because I had that amount of money to give him. But it was not that stuff at all. It was not that stuff at all. It was very, very, very low grade, shitty marijuana. And he was letting me believe it's this great purple kush stuff, right? That's what he said, it's purple kush. And he showed me pictures of this new breed of purple kush that was coming in. That's supposed to be like the craziest stuff ever. So the way I was thinking is, this is going to sell like hotcakes whenever I buy this for this price, and it's going to do good business. So I seen that it was a hydroponic strain of marijuana. Hydro is dirt cheap, and it's not good at all. Nobody wants that kind, basically, for those of you that don't know. And I looked at it and I knew it was that, and I was just shaking my head. I was like, this is not what you showed me. This is hydro. And I was dead serious, and I said it like that. And he was just like, and I forget what he said after that, but he just like said a couple words, and it went quiet again for a second. I just had the bag in my hand still, and I was just like, you know what? I'll take it for this time, but I ain't buying this stuff again. I ain't buying that stuff again. Do not give me this stuff, and do not tell me to drive all this way to get something like this, because I'm not going to do it. And the only reason I took it was because I had a plan in my mind right whenever this happened. And these guys were literally laughing about it too. Not in the moment, because there was only one of the guys in the vehicle with me, but they thought it was funny afterwards, right? And the only reason I took it is because I had a plan. Like I said, I had a plan after this. All right, I'll take it. You just wasted all my time. I just drove 2 hours down here, so I'm not just going to give you this back and not give you anything and just drive back home for another 2 hours and waste 4 hours in total worth of gas. I'm going to do something about this, and I was pretty mad. I'm not going to lie. Deep down inside, I was mad because he wasted my time, and I had stuff already that was even better than this, and I had to get rid of all my stuff, and now I got this shitty bag of weed in my hands that now I got to get rid of it, and I got to sell everybody low grade stuff that nobody wants, and I could potentially lose people that's going to buy from me. And it was just a shitty situation. So I did it anyways. I got it, sold it, and I hit this guy back up again. And like I said, I got stuff from him before this happened, and I made sure he had a good kind. So he did. It wasn't for the best price in the world. It was just, you know, regular. And whenever I went this time, I had the same two people with me in the car. One of my buddies in the front, one of my buddies in the back. And I let them know what was happening and what was going down. This time I was going back there. I was getting this guy back because he got me pretty good. And you know, if you do something like that to me, I might just get you back, and it's exactly what I did. Like I said, I wasn't always a saint. If this happened today, I don't know what I would have done. I'm not sure. It would have to happen today because I am a little bit different today than I was then. I was a little more ruthless back then. I was still good. I was still had some calmness about me, but I was a little bit younger, 18 years old at that time. And I was doing some pretty crazy stuff at a young age, you know. But anyways, so we traveled back down to this place to get some more stuff. And I made sure it was good this time. I made sure he wasn't lying, and I warned him, it better be this stuff. And he said, don't worry, it is. So we went there, and I had to give him a certain amount of money for this bag. And I shorted him over $1,000. And the plan, I had a plan A and a plan B. So when he gets in the car, he's going to give me the stuff. I'm going to give him the stack of cash. And it's short over $1,000, like I said. And I had plan A. If he counts this money and it's short, I'm going to say, wait, let me see that for a second. After he counts it and it's not correct, I'm going to take the money. I have the weed still in my hand. I'm going to pass it to my friend. I'm just going to get out of the car, open this guy's car door, grab this guy, and literally throw him into my car, take all the cash that I just gave him, and the bag, and I'm going to drive away, and I'm going to go back home. Plan B, he takes a stack of cash, and I still had the bag in my hand of weed, and he doesn't count it. And he walks off with the bit of cash that I gave him, and he is short over $1,000, and I get the big bag of weed, and I drive off because he doesn't count it in that moment. Luckily, he got at least a little bit of money for that because he did not count it in that very specific moment. So I got him back. I got him back good. I got him better than he got me. And like I said, I don't know what would have happened if something like that happened to this day. But all in all, I would not do what I did back then today. So I can't even really say anything about that. But as I drove away, we were all just kind of laughing and stuff like that, because who's laughing now? Buddy? You bunch of little hooligans? You bunch of rats? Gangstalkers? All in groups laughing amongst themselves, you know, thinking they're funny for doing what they did, thinking I'm just stupid, when in reality you just got punked, pal. And it's hilarious. We were all dying laughing. I get a phone call 15 minutes later. Hey bro, come back, come back. It wasn't the right amount of money. Come back, please come back. He's blowing up my phone. He texted me that, and then he's blowing up my phone calling it. We're just laughing, driving home. And he started texting things like, I'm going to call the cops on this blue Toyota or blue Honda, this, that, and this, when in reality I didn't even have a Honda vehicle. So we were all laughing even harder at that. He didn't even know what I was driving, and even if he did, he wouldn't have called the cops. He would have lied, because you can't call the cops for something like this. You can't. Because what are you going to say? Buddy stole a bag of weed from me? You're gonna tell the cops that you have weed? You're gonna bust yourself? Like, the cops will be like, what? So you have weed? And the cops will come and get them, or something like that. Because at the time, weed was not legal at the time. It was illegal when this was happening. But still, it's just weed. It really, like, it just goes to show how harmless it is. It's legal now. And it was a big thing in Canada. It was a big thing where I come from. It's just, it wasn't a rare thing for somebody to buy some weed and sell it. It's just not a rare thing where I come from. And I'm not involved with any of that stuff anymore, period. I don't smoke it anymore. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. This was a long time ago, 8 years ago. And yeah, so that's what happened. We rode off into the sunset with the extra money. I was like, here you go, boys. I gave each of the guys each a $20 bill, and we all go home laughing. A bunch of extra weed, a bunch of extra cash in our hands because we didn't lose a whole lot of it. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty good time, and it was a thrill. And he deserved what was coming to him. He called me for literally 2 days straight. For 2 days straight, I shut my phone off because he wouldn't stop calling me, and then I just blocked him. And this same guy reached out to me and found my profile like a long time after this happened, like probably a couple months, if not like a quarter of a year after this happened. And he just started talking normal to me, saying like, you know what, man, like, yeah, like, I deserve that, this and that and that and this. And I'm like, you did deserve that because you screwed me over. And I stick by that. Like, I don't regret what I did for a second. You don't mess with somebody like me like that. You don't waste my time. You don't be disrespectful. You don't do something like that and then laugh, especially. You crossed the line. You want to play games, you want to do this, I'll show you how to play. And sir, you got played. So laugh all you want. You will be the laughing stock, and you will be the joke in the end. But anyways, guys, that's the story. And some of you might say, oh, how is this gang stalking? These guys were in a gang, and they knew what was happening. They set me up. They literally did. They knew what they were doing. That's how this is gang stalking, because they set me up in a gang. And you know what? I had my own gang as well. But we don't mess with other people. We don't stir the pot. But if somebody messes with us, then yeah, we'll get you back. And it's funny because the two people that were with me, they were nervous as hell of what was going down whenever this last scene happened. Whenever I shorted this guy on the money and took the weed, they were nervous. But I wasn't, because I was prepared to get out, to grab this guy and to throw him out. And there's not a thing he would have been able to do about it. I would have easily got him out, and that would have been that. And he would have got $0, and I would have had like $3,000 or $4,000 extra. So he's lucky he even got that. He's lucky he did not count it, because it looked like the right amount of money if you just seen it, because it was still a lot. But I shorted him a lot as well. But anyways, guys, yes, this is a story. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm getting requests for me to tell more stories about certain things on YouTube. I do have a lot of stories about my past. about certain things. It might interest you guys. Some of you guys might not like it. Some of you guys might like it. I don't know. I can't please everybody with every video. I just cannot do it, because I'm going to make a video about something and someone's not going to be pleased, and then maybe I'll make something about something else where this person that wasn't pleased is pleased, and then the people that I was pleasing is not pleased anymore. So it's like, what can you do, right? That's why I mix it up in this channel. Some of you guys like certain things, some of you don't. I don't know. But I just do the best I can. I do the best I can for you guys. I also do a lot of videos that I like to do, that I prefer to do, so I think that's the main thing. But I do like to tell stories too. I'll tell you that. For free. But anyways, guys, I'll get out of here now. On to the next topic. I'll be back.